Async await, shopping cart in .NET Core MVC. Each user request gets a thread. If code blocks, the thread just waits, wasting server power. Too many blocking threads equals thread starvation. New users wait even if CPU is free. Await fixes this by releasing the thread while waiting for DB or network response. When data is ready, .NET resumes exactly where it left, like unpausing a video. In our cart, async makes price fetching fast, non-blocking, and scalable under load. Key idea: async lets logic run in background. Await pauses without blocking. User can keep browsing while prices load behind the scenes. In a real shopping cart, you often fetch product details from the database while users continue browsing. That's where async helps. Here's a CartService class that calculates total price by pulling product data asynchronously. We inject the fcore context here to access the database. Typical setup in service classes. This method is marked async because it will perform IO-bound tasks like fetching data and return a task decimal. We initialize the total to 0. We'll add each product's price to this. Here's the core logic: instead of blocking for product lookup, we use await so the thread can continue doing other things until the data is ready. Once the awaited call completes, we safely access the product price and add it to the total. Finally, we return the total cost of all selected products, but it happened asynchronously. Now let's see how a controller calls this async method without blocking the UI. This controller handles shopping cart actions in the MVC app. We inject the cart service here to access business logic and async methods. Constructor injection saves the service in a private field for later use. This action method runs asynchronously and returns a view result. We're simulating a cart with 3 selected product IDs. Here we call the async service method and await the result. No thread is blocked during this time. We store the total price in ViewBag to display it in the checkout view. Finally, we return the view so the user sees the total price.